compete in head-to-head comp.
The world has been buzzing about NXT for years.
The passion, the force that is
standard in sports entertainment. NXT.
the whole. Wait a minute. What the hell? Oh.
We have now fired the first shot.
Fight so dirty, but you love
WWE. Boy, them sound like fighting words to me.
I am a force to be reckoned with.
I don't need to flip, I don't need to flop, I just...
what's most important to you.
Tonight is the funeral of
Monday Night Raw. This is my show.
Full throat elimination match.
You want to come play? All you have to do is let me in.
Raw versus SmackDown versus Eddie.
For the first time ever.
WWE Survivor Series.
For the 30th, you're looking live at the Allstate Arena in Chicago. We are for the Survivor Series.
5-woman Survivor Series elimination. Now.
And there is the captain. It's Boss T. Evans to represent SmackDown here tonight. Hogan representing Monday Night Raw, and from NXT, Hall of Famer.
Tomato.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday as well. Oh, I'm about to burst with pride. Here we go. And we had a win each for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So, woo! The Queen, Charlotte Flair. The Rookie Warriors, the women's tag team champions, Natalia and... Also joining us here at ringside tonight, the Spanish.
NXT busca la supremacía sobre Raw y SmackDown.
Cabal, amigos, ayer comenzaron los juegos de
Calvin Knee, Karsten Schaefer, and Tim Hamer.
Wir sind hier in Chicago.
Vorherrschaft.
And we just found out the makeup of this team. Look live, bet the pretty, well put together team here.
24 hours coming off of a brutal performance in this moment.
Yeah, 4 of the 5 members of this matchup for NXT went Ripley. She's the captain. Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, Tony last night. Gonna explain to you the rules of the matchup here tonight now. Members of your own brand. Pinfall, submissions, disqualifications. Came with the last member standing win the Survivor Series match. Well, you can look. Beth, you were once a sole survivor in this.
And some of the greatest athletes of their generation, you have to know easy feat.
So history being made tonight for the first time. This 5-woman traditional Survivor Series elimination matchup. Represent SmackDown. There's Toni Storm. And on the other side, Sarah Logan. Southern Belle. Yeah, Lacey Evans wants nothing to do with those nasty alliances being formed.
That's the novelty of Survivor Series.
Making the tag, she is now part of this matchup for SmackDown. Likes to call it.
Hinged at times, but it seems to work for her.
Beth, I think you might agree. As underdogs, they're going to have a little bit of sympathy here because everybody.
Cover here by Sarah Logan.
I thought Logan was going for the cover, but instead she was going to trash the matchup for Team SmackDown.
Oh.
And Sarah Logan out in a kick out by Cross. Now a cover on Toni Storm.
Like this, you really have to have eyes in the back of your head. Being mindful of opponents. Logan.
And Toni Storm as well. And Toni Storm in a Team Mae Young Classic. Mella and Dana Brooke winning a tag team match over Mandy Rose and Rye. And an interesting relationship between these two.
So much hit.
Throw any friendships. Look at Carmella. Can I get your attention over? Oh!
And Carmella, a former Money in the Bank. Rye and Kairi Sane locking it up center of the ring as Brooke looks on. Io Shirai.
And that's exactly why.
The Pirate Princess in one half of the women's tag team champions. Oh, and a basement drop kick right to the face.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this. Huge drop kick right in the mush.
Now it's time for Dana Brooke to join the fray here.
Dana Brooke getting involved.
Dana, if I was you, I would just stayed in the corner and let those two battle it out.
Chop.
And Dana Brooke gonna go. Dana Brooke off the top of the senton. Just staying alive.
Let's see if you can tell us a little bit. You've competed against a lot.
So much pressure, the grand stage of Survivor Series, so much history involved.
By Candice LeRae, and Evans able to kick out.
For the NXT.
And the very gutsy Candice LeRae. You want to talk about that NXT takeover, and Ripley and LeRae were able to win the match.
We've ever seen.
Very quick as well. LeRae now had her near fall.
As we talk about these women competing at Survivor, and each brand is at stake here.
Drop kick.
Here we go, Rhea Ripley.
And breaking things up, Bianca Belair of NXT, and now breaker by Nikki Cross. Io Shirai with a drop kick.
Oh, man.
Candice LeRae with a drop kick. Carmella now with a super with a Enziguri.
This action is fast and
now
furious.
Saber.
Cover, somebody cover somebody.
Not even sure who's legal. Chicago, Sasha Banks, the boss, the captain of Team SmackDown.
Hang on, wait a minute.
NXT looking to regroup. Tag was made.
We may have an injury. It's like one of the Team NXT members is hurt.
Ray, who have who's down here.
Both of these.
Man, there's so much going on here. It's hard to keep track of. It looks like they think those girls are not going to be able to continue. Those women are. Man, there's so much going on here. It's hard to keep track of. It looks like they think those girls are not going to be able to continue. Those women are. Now what?
If this is the case, it's going to leave NXT.
Their bodies just struggling to continue.
Have to do it again here tonight with Belair and Toni Storm, her remaining teammates.
Underdogs now. They really are underdogs.
3 women.
Well, we saw this Friday night on SmackDown. Rhea Ripley.
In a very opportunistic way as well. Rhea Ripley creative.
Of NXT, the strongest, the fastest, the toughest.
Press 200 pounds.
Look at this.
Sarah Logan, who well, her time at NXT. And kick right to the vent cross. Out to the apron.
Able to hang on, though.
Example right there, King.
Yeah.
Wow!
Nikki Cross taken out.
Lost it.
You're right. I don't know if she ever had it.
Hey, and Bianca Belair looking to take advantage. Rolling up. Nikki Cross here.
Eliminated.
So now SmackDown.
5.
Great ring awareness from Bianca Belair.
Friday night SmackDown sends Bianca Belair flying in a kick out, Beth. Face first goes Carmella. Bianca. And now Logan backed into the corner. You saw moments ago, really impressive.
Take a look at the impact here.
For her.
Logan trying to fight out of the corner and a headbutt right to the nose of Bella.
There's that war cry.
Here we go.
Logan locked.
Takes to the air, and it pays off.
Logan sends, and Belair gonna bring Logan in the hard way up over the top. Got Belair with a moonsault. Here's the cover now, and breaking things up, Natalya.
To both NXT competitors.
Cover by Logan on Belair. Ryan and Candice LeRae were taken back to the locker room after being injured in this match.
The numbers advantage, really need to take advantage of it here.
She'll use that as a weapon. Bianca Belair now top rope. Look at that!
Win from Raw has been eliminated.
Bianca Belair now back down 4 for Raw. 3 remain for NXT.
Oh, time to celebrate.
Belair's attitude, she is not going to back down from the 10 times.
Whoa!
Wow! Wow!
And Bianca Belair, nice standing switch, waist lock and an elbow.
Survivor Series.
Big elbow from Belair, followed up by a clothesline. So close. Carmella kick.
Very first women's Money in the Bank winner. She knows a little.
Big boot by Charlotte. Meanwhile, from behind, Bianca Belair stacking Charlotte up. And so impressive here tonight. Former All-American in track and field from the.
2 of the most physically dominant.
Where she wants her. The Queen heading up to the top rope. Carmella, though. Charlotte out here.
Precarious position.
Get the power here.
And Carmella set cover on Belair to try to eliminate her in a kick out. Carmella again. Belair.
Great ring
Carmella's having a
awareness.
meltdown. Out 2 at once.
Carmella.
See, Rhea Ripley was reaching in to try to make a tag, realizes Belair needs to get has an advantage for her. And kick to the jaw, cover. Natural selection by Charlotte. Cover on Carmella.
That was awesome.
So we now have 3 for SmackDown, 3 for NXT.
The Flair struts.
Charlotte reveling in her victory.
Tags for SmackDown. Again, the score. Raw has 4 women.
So adept at Japanese strong style.
Oh, and Tony Storm. And Kairi Sane. Kairi gonna go up top. He's gonna break things up with a Meteora. Cover now.
Oh! Go right on it.
Kairi Sane from Team Raw has been in.
Asuka, former NXT and SmackDown Women's Champion, current Tag Team Champion. Asuka fired up here tonight.
Yes,
Way, shoulders down, it's over.
yes.
Sasha Banks and Lacey Evans.
And look at whoa, wait a minute. No dissension on the team, please. Oh, this is not good.
Charlotte ended Asuka's undefeated streak.
No, no, no.
Oh, she first came here to WWE. And now Lacey Evans and Charlotte with a right hand and a chop to F.
This is great.
Landing into the buckle.
Kept up by Charlotte.
Flair in her.
Asuka to the captain of Team Raw. Asuka with a...
Charlotte may have provoked this.
Come on,
She's
Charlotte.
been blinded. Asuka's leaving the ring.
Oh, no.
Evans with a women's right. Takes advantage. Cover now on Charlotte.
And look at the look on poor Natalia's face. What now?
Well, since Asuka...
Smart move to capitalize. At this point, what else can she do? Survivor Series team that's had tension during the rest of the year.
Natalia, the only woman.
SmackDown has been eliminated.
Sasha remains for SmackDown. Flair and Rhea Ripley.
Underdogs no more.
The All-State Arena. And Tony Storm would like to eliminate one of these women.
A hungry young competitor. This is an opportunity that means so.
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Yes, she's got it locked
To
in.
Tony Storm. NXT.
Storm hanging on.
Is Storm gonna tap? She does. As Natalia. SmackDown has Sasha Banks. NXT has Rhea.
Oh boy, look out. Here we go.
Cover. Natalia had to love that. Hook of the leg here and a Belair. Natalia. That's who remain. Ripley represents NXT. Banks.
Oh boy, look out. Here we go.
Cover. Natalia had to love that. Hook of the leg here and a Belair. Natalia. That's who remain. Ripley represents NXT. Banks.
The boss, Natalia. I
Sasha
told you. I
Banks.
told
With a
you.
right hand.
No, no,
Cover
no.
on Natalia. 2 women remain. Banks SmackDown. Ripley NXT. And there is a rumbling here at the All-State Arena. Rhea Ripley, Sasha Banks. Banks a
Smile came back on the face of Rhea Ripley, and the trash talking has begun.
Ripley is the future of the women's division.
I would have to agree.
With a drop kick and Banks taken down. Covered by Ripley is and defiant.
And dominant. Ripley.
Full match. Sasha Banks.
Oh, look at this. Oh, no. Look at the strength of Rhea Ripley. Big trouble.
Banks
no, you're not. No, you're not.
Sleeper hold. Sleeper hold.
You got it.
Creates some separation. Driving Banks spine first and now flinging it for hold.
Whoa.
Drop toe hold into the second turnbuckle and suddenly the double knees. Vintage Sasha Banks move there and now the knees. For Ripley to make it back to her feet. For SmackDown, and Ripley kicks out at 2 and Banks can't believe it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Think about everything Rhea Ripley's been through in the past 24 hours.
Banks has to figure out.
Almost crazy.
Oh, Rhea
no.
Ripley. Sasha stays alive.
Ooh.
How did Sasha Banks kick out of that?
Rhea Ripley, though, who is a tap out here. Is Sasha going to tap out to Rhea Ripley? Statement of her own. Banks statement of her own.
And she got it locked in. And she got it locked.
Has the Banks statement locked in.
It's a
Rhea
long
Ripley
way.
trying to hang out. Ripley trying. Wait a minute. Again, Banks into the Banks statement in the middle of the safety. Remember, they were carried to the back because of injury. Never.
Some solidarity as a team.
What those two certainly got well really quickly, or either they weren't.
Hardest part of the ring.
I wouldn't put anything past these women from NXT.
Can she take out Sasha Banks? Rhea looking for the riptide, her finishing maneuver, and Sasha Banks able to counter kick there. And Io Shirai. And now Candice LeRae with the referee distract. Take it out.
Ripley's taking advantage.
And win.
Here are
What a Team NXT, Rhea Ripley.
Incredible performance tonight by NXT, no doubt about it.
The tactics. I think they just flat out cheated.
Yes, thanks to Rhea Ripley.
You see what she just did? That was a cheat.
In the NXT women's locker room. Come back and make her presence felt. Candice LeRae had the referee distracted. Defining victory here tonight.
Well, I'm saying that Tom got ripped off.
And there you see the updated scoreboard for Survivor Series kickoff show, and then this match to kick off Survivor Series.
To prove what we're made of, and tonight these women did it.
Like WWE.
The holiday spirit is here. I'm going to be giving presents to you, the WWE Universe.
Stunning gifts. Find what fits them and $1 only at WWEshop.com.
Some kids paint, some kids dance. My dream is the pro 3 men. 10 more make the practice squad. That's 63 spots. And thanks, fellas. Call me.
4 nights in Chicago, SmackDown on Friday, NXT TakeOver night. It has been quite the weekend already. We've talked a lot in the so unique that you have 2 rings surrounded by this humongous. The storyline throughout the night was this: Team Ciampa only had 3 members. They needed a full minutes of this event and show you what happened. Undisputed Era here in Chicago.
It was the shock of the night.
Monday Night Raw appearing to help Team Ciampa, who would Kevin Owens have been asked to join NXT by Triple H. We weren't sure it was going to happen.
And figure this whole thing out. Yeah, you know, the whole world saw what you did last. But I got to go out there tonight, and I got to field the Survivor Series team, and I want them to know, where does your loyalty lie?
First of all, last night was about getting even with Undisputed Era for what they did to me. A strong connection to NXT. I love NXT. But Monday Night Raw, however, desperately needs. I'm Team Raw. But my history, you want to talk about my history? Do I have to remind you?
Situation from War Games last night.
Yeah.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Sami Zayn, from the champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nigel McGuinness at ringside. Nigel, it's Shinsuke Nakamura.
Match for absolutely anybody. It's Jack who won one up.
Yeah, big matchup tonight for both Raw and SmackDown here to try to
go tonight.
He is the NXT North American.
Strong each and every week on NXT Wednesday nights on USA. Many people.
Any competitor. He doesn't just have 2 gas tanks. He has 10. He is the pace man of the Undisputed Era. And tonight speaking of gas tanks, he has 10. This man started a rough beginning in the Undisputed Era. And tonight he is going to show why everybody.
From Gainesville, Georgia, United States champion, the phenomenal.
Here, guys, don't get upset because
competitor of his generation, but this really
with Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, Raw and SmackDown are broadcast worldwide. Portuguese announced team of Marco Alfaro and Roberto Figueroa.
Dois combates válidos pelo título.
Our Russian announced team of
с нами здесь Chicago.
Raw, SmackDown, NXT в битве за
Funaki.
Raw, SmackDown, そして NXT 史上初
The Hindi announced team Obaid Kadwani and Chez Sadar.
Survivor Series.
The French announced team Ray Rougeau and Jean Briscoe.
Également le besoin de survivre et par conséquent plus critique au cœur de Chicago.
可是有史以来第一次3大品牌终极对决。
Traditional triple threat rules in this match tonight. Roderick Strong in the middle is the NXT Styles, the United States champion from Monday Night Raw. We are
national announcers picked AJ Styles to win this match.
Nakamura went right after Roderick Strong, who went through that hellacious.
Strong of just how tough Strong was. He was put through a table at the end.
Nakamura with a couple of knees and of course, the striker.
history in Japan before coming to WWE, and of course that match at Wrestle.
Drop kick
Beautiful.
by Styles right on the button.
Beautiful drop kick.
That's it.
AJ Styles moves out of the way. Boot though by Styles.
Watch out. Less than 24 hours ago in that hellacious today.
Easy, Nigel. You'll have a stroke.
I'm excited.
Quit yelling at me.
Gamora, Sami Zayn.
Oh, watch out here.
And Strong, been called a cardio master. Tremendous endurance. Styles with a running knee.
Nasty knee to the side of the...
He's got to get his wits back completely after he got knocked off his game early.
AJ though, has taken control of this match here. And now the Intercontinental Champion. Very proud of the new Intercontinental title.
Of Strong Style, who has a history in Vale Tudo. Oh, look at that.
Strong not allowed back into the ring by the...
And let your two opponents expend a bit of energy, but Nakamura not giving...
What the influence of Sami Zayn has done so far for the career. Strong pulls him off the cover, and Nakamura makes him pay.
Sami Zayn just...
Keep your focus on your two opponents inside the ring.
Knee just collapses Styles.
Sami Zayn in.
Put Nakamura away. Cover by Strong. Hooks the leg and a kick out by...
Compete like this. Take a look. The double knee's driven.
You know a lot about Roderick Strong?
Absolutely.
Well, did he at least live in
He might come out there and slap that
Look
crown
at
off your
Strong.
head.
Strong now punishing.
Very awkward. We've got Nakamura. Talk on the back, of course, again, all to the mid-set.
Strong, center of the ring, trying to lock it in.
Look at Strong, doggedly trying to slip out to cut the blood supply off to the brain.
Exactly what AJ needed to do here. Whoop.
Strong's got to tuck that chin.
Driving Strong right into the midsection of Nakamura again. And now Roderick...
Have the leverage to get it.
Strong, the elbow... the crook of the arm there, Slipperkin champion from NXT. Roderick Strong fights out.
Oh, yes.
Wow. After War Games last night.
That's exactly my point. This would work. Every member of the Undisputed Era takes the time.
And Roderick Strong turns his attention back to AJ Styles.
What Roderick Strong would mean for NXT.
Face first goes able to roll the shoulder out.
Victory will make it 3-1.
Loss for Raw. I'm just looking at it as a win that happened to somebody else. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Styles with a forearm, now Nakamura back into the...
Highly touted, innovative, fast-moving, hard-hitting... What a passion and ego on display.
Look at this! Oh, caught in his feet and runs out of the knee by Nakamura.
That could be it. Look at it, Roderick Strong is still taking the fight to Nakamura.
Running knee by Nakamura.
His whole head.
Is it enough to knock off NXT Roderick Strong?
I mean, the truth is, you have to have one of your opponents decapitated enough. And if it wasn't for AJ Styles, I think Nakamura could have taken this match.
Chicago were jammed to the rafters, sold out over 13,000. W down in this triple threat match, pitting that man. The United States champion for the NXT North American champion.
Oh, watch out, watch out.
Up looking perhaps for the calf crusher, but Nakamura able to roll through.
So close.
We're starting to see now the effects of fatigue. Roderick.
You can feel that out here.
Like you said, Nigel.
They're not lying. They are the top faction in NXT for a reason.
Oh, Roderick Strong.
Oh, man, that may have...
What it is.
Well, no disqualifications.
Shinsuke Nakamura preventing Styles from delivering the Styles Clash. Strong now.
Olympic Slam keeps hold.
Uh-oh.
Jay.
Oh, that's why he's the phenomenal one.
Double underhook into the Roderick Strong as Sammy tries to get Shin back in the match.
Strong more than respite on the outside.
Yeah, thanks to Sami Zayn. Legs right now.
This would be another career-defining win for an NXT super.
Precarious on the top rope there. The right leg hook.
Gamora back into the matchup.
Oh, no.
Not for long.
Oh, no. Good Lord.
Oh, there you go. Look. Oh,
Shinsuke taking out Strong. And landed right on his hurt.
Well, by the looks of it, he certainly is grabbing at the rock. See the way AJ Styles calmly pulled Nakamura back. And then the second impact of Nakamura landing on the leg of Ross.
Oh, no.
Back to Zaire.
Could be looking for the Kinshasa. Styles face first off the post. Strong with a knee. Strong with the knee.
And then the second impact of Nakamura landing on the leg of Ross.
Oh, no.
Back to Zaire.
Could be looking for the Kinshasa. Styles face first off the post. Strong with a knee. Strong with the knee.
Wow. Good Lord, that was close.
outside, running AJ's head right into that ring post, and then now.
Man, Shinsuke Nakamura at 2.
Out of the picture.
Blocked by Shinsuke.
Oh, good Lord.
Knee right to the face. Strong's in position for the Kinshasa. And delivering the forearm.
Wow, nobody saw that coming.
And takes out Styles.
This match getting very chaotic.
Inside and out.
Oh!
Backbreaker by.
Good Lord, did you see that?
Strong dumped right into the face. And Shinsuke Nakamura now.
Caught
him with a Kinshasa in time to break up the 3 count.
This is awesome.
This match is at everything advertised.
Back to their feet. Come on, AJ.
And cheering on Shinsuke Nakamura.
Styles mouth wide.
Stamina of AJ Styles. Face off. Styles and Nakamura, rights and lefts, striking one another.
Now Nakamura trying to. Nakamura could be down right now, but instead.
Shinsuke with a running. How physical has this match been?
These guys are trying to destroy each other.
To the mat was Nakamura.
Incredible endurance.
Side himself out there. He's begging.
Nakamura back to his feet. Styles,
yes, he does.
Rolls up Shinsuke Nakamura.
See that coming.
A great resilience out of Nakamura here tonight. Down goes
It.
Nakamura.
Here's a win.
No. Roderick Strong, though.
No way.
Here is your winner, the NXT North.
Victory.
Well, let's be honest here. AJ Styles did the damage with a phenomenal fix up the victory.
Happy to be proud. You'd have been proud of it, King, if you'd have been in there. Another notch on the belt of NXT here. Take a look.
A thing of beauty.
But
this should be the victory right now.
Roderick Strong and a 3-1-1 lead for NXT.
3-1-1, but still plenty more action to come here at Survivor Series.
So wrong. So wrong.
Huge.
Ring with the best of the best, profession where you've been in the ring with the best of the best. The ring with the Fiend, and to be honest, I can't explain it. It is indescribable. It's like pure evil. Something for your sake, for my sake.
There are things we would change about work. When work is worth it, work is worth it. Career Builder. Work can work. Find your work.
I'm 5 feet away and you're talking about me to my girlfriend.
And back at Survivor Series, it's now about Pete Dunne. He earned this opportunity last night at NXT TakeOver Dane. He will to McGinnis, Beth Phoenix from NXT. Normally, Mauro Ranallo, the voice, he blew his voice out. So Nigel Mauro will be back.
Mauro, he will be watching this, no doubt, and we cannot wait to have Mauro.
Adam Cole. Ben for that man. He's been involved in a ladder match. He's been on Roots. He was involved in the War Games match, the Undisputed Era punishment last night. We're going to show you what I'm talking about.
Precious moment. It was absolutely incredible. The last moment of the match. Tommaso Ciampa.
I was doing the same thing. Each and every person in the arena was doing absolute carnage. Adam Cole, Ciampa.
Cement to his abilities.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing the challenger from Birmingham, Dunne. Era, he is the NXT champion.
Question earlier today of whether or not Adam Cole was even going to be cleared medically to the Survivor Series kickoff show, where he said, I'm not 100%. You see Cole, his ribs taped up, match underway. But Nigel, Pete Dunne not 100%.
The effects of their brutal matchups last night. You're a gambling man, you'd have to give Dunne a little bit of an advantage.
And Pete, Killian Dane on NXT, and now Dunne punishing Adam Cole.
Of the hand there of Adam Cole showing the torque on that wrist.
Pete Dunne continuing to hang on and
competing, bringing their best for Survivor Series.
Adam Cole to current NXT. Cole go right for the injured midsection as he hit hard.
You can see Dunne favoring.
Is he a very important city here?
Yeah, the NXT UK Championship, Dunne won here in Chicago. He would hold that title.
Look at the awkward bend of the arm.
You can see there's a defense.
That's just a statement of the toughness.
Cole looking to take a little reprieve here.
Yeah, Dunne not going to allow it. So that means that Pete Dunne must pin or submit Adam Cole to win the title. The steps and then stomping on the elbow.
No give on this, on the elbow.
But there was a lot of damage done to the previous
leg again of Dunne. Wise move by the NXT champ.
Premier faction.
You can see the
undisputed face of NXT. And now he's trying to destroy.
Dunne comes crashing down on the elbow.
But Cole right to the injured leg again of Dunne. Why?
The immodest leader of NXT's Premier faction.
Adam Cole believes that he is the undisputed face of NXT.
Still here tonight after that incredible fall through the tables.
Again favoring the midsection, Dunne in trouble.
Huge win.
And look at Cole now.
Extend the cruciate ligaments at the back of the knee. Tattoo of a bear on the right knee of Pete Dunne that he got to
Ridley to the side of the knee, an MCL injury, an ACL injury. That's how those.
Of course, it's only been 7 or 8 weeks since NXT went truly mainstream.
NXT certainly making.
By Pete Dunne.
Dunne unable to capitalize because of the damage. Here the X-Pacs releasing.
And watch the impact right there to the midsection, the injured Ricious. Pete Dunne firing back against the NXT champion.
Strikes, you've got to be able to be versatile in the ring. Change it up.
Pete Dunne, the stop to the fingers of Cole. Firing up now, kick to the back of NXT championship, and Cole at 2.5.
Did you see the section of Adam Cole where the damage has already been done?
Cole high on the shoulders, but finally found the wherewithal to.
Dunne looking for one of his trademarks.
Yeah, Pete.
Former NXT UK champion Pete Dunne.
24 hours ago, both of these men had the hell beaten out of them. The referee now and the challenger. Dunne covered up and Cole went right to bad knee, kick right to the back of the neck. Dunne have left gingerly, climbing to the second rope. Dunne off the top rope, knees up for Cole. By Adam Cole, the cover, and a kick out by Dunne.
The fuel of ability in the oxygen-rich environment of.
No way, Pete Dunne, but it would not be enough.
Up to the second rope, Dunne trying to make it back to his feet. Adam Ace now, right in the mush. Oh, turned him inside out. Oh, wow. Drops the knee right into the shoulder.
Kicking the inside leg and just couldn't get enough body weight across both shoulders. It's that mouth wide open now. Here it is all the way up. Ushiguro. And now the gritty, sinewy, malevolent.
Shot. Meanwhile, Dunne able to slip underneath it, roll through now.
Dunne capitalizing.
Oh.
Dunne has to kick out again. NXT champion, shoulders down. Cole kicks out at 2.5.
The face of Pete Dunne.
There's a reason they.
Look here at the impact. First of all, twisting his opponent. Left shoulder just slipping out the back door again.
Every square.
So being driven back again by a number of right hands by.
Little fat to protect the bone there. It's agonizing. Oh, wow.
And the step up Enziguri.
Huge strikes from the bruiser.
Oh, and Dunne stays alive. Respect for both of these superstars. Impact by Cole. Still in this match.
Phenomenal timing from Adam Cole picking.
Indeed it is for the NXT Championship.
You see every Wednesday night on NXT blowing away.
And here's
SmackDown.
Cole now. Pete Dunne looking to put Cole away to win the NXT title. You're watching the NXT Championship at the 2000 defending against Pete Dunne.
And you are getting a clear example. Better than SmackDown and better than Raw.
Pete Dunne back to his feet.
Believe how long these competitors have gone in this matchup.
Endurance. A testament.
The apron, and Pete Dunne looking to take advantage, and now the leg gives out. The chip match rolls on.
Oh, no, no, no.
The apron.
Oh, Sunrise hooking the neck and with the momentum.
From a battle of attrition. Count of 5. Back to his feet first. Count of 9. Done. Back to his feet. Just makes the count. Just makes. Can you believe it?
Done.
No quitting Adam Cole for that matter.
Oh no.
Make a wish. Because
what a counter by Cole! The last shot to the back. Your NXT champion.
Here is your winner.
An unbelievable effort from performance like that.
I'll tell you what, Nigel and Beth, listen, I'm all fighting I put out by the NXT athletes, including your champion Adam Cole.
The momentum mid-move to hit Panama Sunrise and then wham! Cole retains and in my opinion is the greatest NXT.
Tonight, Pete Dunne has absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. And hell of an effort, champion.
Like John Lennon says, a working class hero.
Cole, a tremendous victory here tonight at Survivor Series. We, of course, tonight, and of course, Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. This past Friday, WWE part of Survivor Series week in this community.
Celebrate World Children's Day.
WWE and UNICEF Kid Power are Children's Day and how they can make a difference in their community.
The children planting trees or getting doctor's visits for kids.
But it's so awesome and it's encouraging. There's so much hope and so much.
UNICEF and WWE came into their classroom to do Kid Power.
And there's some of those kids who others in their community through the UNICEF Kid Power program. Visit and involved.
Shaking your head at. I am the king, and if you listen to me, we'll be just fine.
And that is Braun Strowman getting ready for the big elimination matchup later tonight. And
my breath, I was sitting ringside watching. Unbelievable.
Well, I hope you have your breath caught because you got some business.
WWE Survivor Series, and it's available right now on Apple Music.
And Braun Strowman getting ready for the big elimination matchup later tonight. And
my breath, I was sitting ringside watching. Unbelievable.
Well, I hope you have your breath caught because you got some business.
WWE Survivor Series, and it's available right now on Apple Music.
It is Daniel Bryan, the challenger, the Fiend at WWE Crown Jewel, where it was the Fiend versus the Universal.
Daniel Bryan's certainly been the cause of many questions being.
Why do you think the Fiend attacked you? I think you're mentally unstable. Are you the ultimate underdog? Or are you the...
You don't understand the mental instability combined movement. They don't understand the... Confused is a very scary feeling. But maybe that's why he did it. Just wants to play with you. All you have to do is see that one...
No! You're trying to manipulate me, you're trying for the Universal Championship.
Yes! 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 Yes!
The championship!
Weighing in at 210 pounds, eternally for Daniel Bryan, let alone who he has to face in the ring.
Daniel, he said it is simply not an option to move backward in this race.
This is presented by Career Builder. Create a resume on your phone for McMahon starring John Cena. Listen free with a 30-day trial. Go to Auto.
But I assure you, it is about to get worse externally and physically.
Never ever end.
Chicago We want to tell you this, if you have not had the opportunity to Fiend, the Universal Champion in action.
Fiend, you experience the Fiend. Everything about the atmosphere. Daniel Bryan, as much as he has accomplished, has never experienced.
Of the Fiend. A spectral, I should say the Fiend, and I'm thinking of the Miz because I was still shaken up after what the Miz stopped. There is absolutely no way to stop.
Poke any holes in the Miz's theory and the Miz's assessment of the situation.
Something demonic. Seth Rollins, unlike any other type of match I've ever called in my career.
His career may not help prepare for.
It is for the Universal Championship. The top title, eyes of Bryan, who's never battled anything like this in his career. Get Bryan go!
Right out of the gate, rapid fire strikes in the corner.
Bryan flies across the ring, and this time turned inside out by the Fiend. How do you combat this man?
There's the moment Miz realizes what the Fiend is capable of.
He was taken out by the Fiend at one point a couple of months ago. The Fiend
his opponents.
Asked Daniel Bryan about that this past Friday night. Language of that Universal Champion.
You mentioned the body language. One can only surmise he's enjoying every last second of this.
The Fiend has been remorseless. Oh, and Bryan!
What is thinking right now? What is going through the Fiend's mind?
Oh! This is too close for comfort as the Fiend sends Bryan back pad.
Allstate Arena. Dating.
You mentioned it when the Fiend first walked out tonight, that's really trying to fight back.
Your fight, but maybe tonight's the night to find the quit.
Hey, you talked about
Randy Orton, Batista, and Triple H all in one night at Wrestle. Daniel Bryan, as talented and as tough as he is, has had no answer.
The match against that thing.
That's certainly a possibility, but Daniel Bryan, as far-fetched as that may seem at the moment.
Halfway across the ring.
Total disregard for the well-being of his opponent. Incredible pressure, just twisting at the neck of Daniel Bryan. Fiend apparently just enjoying torturing. Look at that. Bearing down on this submission, just inflicting pain for pain's sake.
Laughing, almost laughing about it.
Potentially unstoppable.
In the earth on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh! God. And maybe Daniel Bryan has bought himself a little bit of an opening here.
Strikes.
And again, remember, for Daniel Bryan, a count-out victory will not. Caught by the Fiend! Went for Sister Abigail, and Bryan D takes down the Fiend, and the Fiend is down. And Daniel Bryan may have an opportunity in his entire career to try to take out the Fiend up to the top.
The Universal Champion is down, but it's certainly paying off. First the knee strike, but Daniel Bryan winning the Fiend.
Back in the ring, Daniel Bryan top rope, Fiend in the middle of the ring.
The Universal Champion is down, but it's certainly paying off. First the knee strike, but Daniel Bryan winning the Fiend.
Back in the ring, Daniel Bryan top rope, Fiend in the middle of the ring. A massive, massive upset.
Bryan.
It's Fiend, and down he goes again. The Fiend down again.
Champion with a...
Bryan's up top, but the Fiend is back to his feet.
It looks to me like at the moment Daniel Bryan is finally beginning. Daniel Bryan's going to have to do things. As you mentioned, he has not done.
Going to wind up for the knockout blow. Is that it? Fiend down face first.
Utilizing Old Faithful. The yes kicks to no avail.
Did you hear down face first? And the Fiend sits right back. He almost said, come on. I think he was saying, come on. Another kick, and again the Fiend is down. Is this enough for Bryan?
The Universal Champion appears to be weakened for the first time.
This could be Bryan's moment. This time using back to his feet. Bingo kicks out at 2.
And his capacity crowd is just as stunned as the yes movement for the first time in what feels like forever in immunity.
And listen to this place. Turn around. The Fiend is back on his feet.
With this back
up. Boot right to the face of the Fiend. Daniel Bryan taking out of this. And now the armbar. Locked in. Mandible claw. Has been
certainly feeling the effects, at least momentarily.
And one thing, did you notice that Bryan top rope? Oh, and he's caught. He's got him. He's got him. Shoulders down and a kick out at 2. The Fiend. just like,
And still, the Universal Champ.
Corey, what a hell of a fight by Daniel Bryan tonight, but in the end, the
Of battle. He even rallied the yes movement for the first from him. Daniel Bryan unable to dethrone
the Fiend. Daniel Bryan had his opportunity with his patented running.
Something out of Tom Savini's worst nightmares come to pinning Daniel Bryan with the mandible claw to bring an end to the reign of the Fiend.
Lesnar for the WWE Championship, Rey Mysterio. The last couple months, you finally step in the ring with the Beast Brock Lesnar.
Could you believe it's been almost 15 years, but some things just never change? Brock, I'm gonna do things to Brock that the old Rey, considering on taking off my mask and retiring. Love of my son Dominic. And tonight I hope he's still pipe at Brock closely as I swing at tonight, son, Brock Lesnar, and take away his WWE.
Oh, hey, Rose.
Charlotte covers over 99% of Americans, and I'm here to cover...
Are you wearing my... Where are you?
This lean green queen is here, too.
Here to what? It looks better on me.
Wait, where are we going? I
believe in the magic.
Oh my God!
Quick, Merry Christmas! This is on the premiere episode of I Get Inside the Skull of the legendary Taker. Who do you go to for advice? Make sure to catch a premiere. Don't set up.
Survivor Series, and well, here in the Windy City as NXT does. I haven't seen Nigel smile this much.
Well, listen, NXT to this point, respect, but that's all about the change.
Well, I'm not the type of guy to say I
And Survivor Series elimination match.
Well, there's no doubt.
And for Team NXT with a 3-1-1 on Seth Rollins and the entire Red Brand,
who will strongly disagree with you. Or at least four.
Well, hold on a second, Corey. We heard from Kevin Owens earlier tonight. He is all in here tonight.
I also heard Kevin on Team Raw, and I think that's the big question. They're great superstars.
Ricochet and Randy Orton.
Next, Team Smack.
But Rosin, this is must win.
Of course it's must win.
It's superior. Both have one win.
It's about to change, Vic.
Kindly so. The blue brand there, they look impressive, but there's
King Corbin and Roman Reigns.
Listen, King Corbin is a fearless woman who's as close to unstoppable as you'll find in WWE. Shoots of King Corbin.
Sounds very good on paper, very proud. Family.
The question surrounds the third team. No one on Team NXT could
NXT superstars we've seen thus far tonight.
Well, Walter did not present as possible. As one.
Despite personal issues on Wednesday nights, NXT has become
the NXT team until earlier tonight on the kickoff show when it was announced by Shawn Michaels.
It benefits Team NXT. That said, you're dealing with Randy Orton on the Raw side of things. Seth Rollins, these guys have seen.
Would have to agree, every one of those superstars, individual, all about teaming together.
What about all 15 of
Randy Orton on the Raw side of things. Seth Rollins, these guys have seen it.
Have to agree, every one of those superstars, individual, all about teaming together.
What about all 15 of these trying to get the upper hand?
From the NXT universe, what makes it a real family?
The opportunity at hand. What coming out of tonight as the Supreme
prove, and I dare say they've done it.
And again, just the clarifications, once you are eliminated, you head back to the locker room, and it looks as if starting for NXT.
Look at that size differential.
But there's Strowman, Corey, to your point, just the strength of the unstoppable force.
Decision out of the gates by Ciampa and Rollins to double team the much larger monster.
5 pounds flying through the air.
That is scary agility.
He wants none of it. Oh, wait a second.
Look at this showdown. Yeah. McIntyre teaming up, and again, the strategy, trying to chop down Braun Strowman.
Walter, a throwback to the great champions of the past.
And wow. As Walter just showed.
Look at the welts starting to form on both men. And what a right foot by Walter. And Walter right in on top.
Imperium in their house.
Strowman. McIntyre quickly. Now, wait a minute. German suplex.
Walter has never seen that.
Walter right now standing tall. Claymore kick.
That's got NXT has been eliminated.
The United Kingdom champ.
Saw McIntyre lock eyes with Damian Priest.
And the arrows will fly.
Priest obviously freshest of McIntyre.
A sick gun Strowman.
Clothesline, look at Damian Priest into the post. A tag was made.
Tag was made to Ricochet, I think, in the opposite corner.
I think you're right, Nigel.
Look at Ricochet.
Wow.
Athleticism on display now. Ricochet answers almost with an elbow. Shorty G. Oh, what a German suplex! And Riddle just tagged in. Matt Riddle for NXT.
The original bro. They're making use of his MMA background.
Go move for move with Shorty G.
You're absolutely right. We're about to see exactly how skilled Matt.
Through. Riddle looking for a submission, and he's got an ankle lock.
Shorty G gonna crank and twist with everything that he's got.
And with no boot, that's gonna make it.
We've got ourselves a stalemate.
In Chicago. And Tommaso Ciampa is legal, and Shorty G just found out the...
Gave him a momentary advantage, but not for long. Breathtaking offense from Ricochet.
Reaching out, there's a...
Eeny, meeny, miny.
It's frog splash on the Shorty G.
Has been eliminated.
I knew it. Kevin Owens' loyalty, his building.
Well, now Roman Reigns has entered.
Was the dissension between two men that they were the captain.
Another super kick. Owens 0 for Team Raw. And now,
no.
This could be it. He's got it.
Ciampa just eliminated.
Kevin Owens.
Just last night, Kevin Owens coming to his aid.
Now, but taking.
Ciampa's seen him.
Whoa! Looking for the RKO is Orton. Ciampa able to...
The Viper.
And again. And
draping DDT as well. Hold on.
Look, Randy Orton, no one has ever been better in survival. Knows what it takes to survive.
No question.
Spine first goes Ciampa. And think, guys, everything Ciampa went through
tonight.
Randy Orton will be damned if he's going to let anyone...
We've seen this in the past, Graves.
Any limb touching the mat.
Breaking his knee across the temple and eye of Tommaso.
Damian Priest now legal. And RKO! Cover him, Randy! Cover! Count!
The herd beginning to thin at the hands of the Viper.
Wow! Randy Orton from Team Life,
but the answer's still no.
Yeah, the Viper strikes!
He's gonna do it! Single-handedly dispatching of Matt Riddle.
Oh, what a...
himself in.
Oh, look at the eyes of...
There's a lot of beef in that ring right now.
Oh, McIntyre! Again, Randy Orton was eliminated to Roman Reigns.
Big Dog knocked off the apron at our feet, but look out behind Red. Look outside right now.
Team Blue with the advantage.
Four trades coming through.
Ricochet mold.
Lord, like a locomotive.
And Strowman again.
Keith Lee just sacrificing his own body to slow the momentum.
Emphatically.
Not by one man, I sure haven't.
Graves, moments ago, did you see the eye?
And Corbin just surveying the situation.
And a Claymore kick.
King Corbin like a
referee's at 8.
Great general.
Keith Lee beat the count.
Braun Strowman from Team SmackDown has been eliminated by countout.
Oh, the Claymore kick to the jaw. Took down the monster among men.
Through the air, taking out Mustafa Ali. To the midsection of King Corbin. Boom, what a kick.
Turnbuckle right back.
And Ricochet to be back on the offense.
Oh, my Lord! Risk it all for Team Red for Monday Night Raw.
Oh, no matter where you are.
Looking to fly. Ricochet able to roll.
Ricochet from Team Raw has been eliminated.
Mustafa Ali, Roman Reigns, King Corbin, and Team NXT.
No matter where you are.
Looking to fly. Ricochet able to roll.
Ricochet from Team Raw has been eliminated.
Mustafa Ali, Roman Reigns, King Corbin, and Team NXT. Oh! What a spinning heel kick, but now Rollins. And Rollins is
turned at a moment's notice.
Hometown advantage for Ali.
Just caught Ciampa. But Ali trying to turn back around. Graves looking for that tornado DDT, got it.
Rollins got spiked. Hey,
whoa!
King impact of that.
I mentioned it earlier, but wait a minute. From behind.
Ciampa down to one knee. Mustafa Ali looking to make his way back in.
What the? Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Another member of SmackDown gone.
Ali from Team SmackDown.
What's your problem, fool?
Guys. Oh! Well, guys, it's only 2 members left for each.
Big dog.
Well, McIntyre right now getting Ciampa back. Again, 2 members left for SmackDown, 2 for Raw, 2 for NXT. McIntyre. Planning Ciampa kicked out.
The impish malevolence of the former NXT. This match, we cannot be caught.
Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Fire burning in McIntyre. Oh!
Drew McIntyre from Team Raw has been eliminated.
Seth Rollins, Reigns just kicked out. Nice kick by Rollins.
The devil in his eye.
Oh! And Reigns.
Boom! Drive by. Rollins is rocked.
To the cover, no!
Willow's bell connects. Ciampa now. Looking for...
But Reigns slow to follow. Little effect in this match.
Keith Lee reaching out for a tag. We've talked about the dissension.
Oh, look at this.
And Corbin, a cheap shot on Lee.
I agree. Corbin doing what it took to make sure that Champs
King Corbin.
That is leadership.
King Corbin. SmackDown was looking for the advantage. Oh, Superman punch!
Roman!
Ciampa unsure what to think. Ciampa into the cover.
He's been eliminated.
SmackDown stands with just 1 man.
Than I am right now.
Seth Rollins, all that's left for Team.
Sure, I mean, I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend in this particular scenario.
It's 2-on-1, here we go!
Ciampa going right at Reigns, going right at Lee. And right back to 1-1 advantage here at Survivor Series.
An alliance of necessity at this.
And
wait a second.
Ciampa to the...
Well, now is not the time to flex your ego. Roman,
I'm out of here.
Got to be considering a trip down memory lane. Time for old time's sake.
No, 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 come on.
Up goes Ciampa.
And Childs flattening Reigns, flattening Rollins, and saving Ciampa.
Desperation Reigns able to break through, but now back into the ring. It's Ciampa. Hoisting up Rollins.
Could be it.
Rollins kicked out.
Can you believe it?
Can we take another look at the impact from Project Ciampa?
Look, Graves, you know Seth Rollins. Rollins says he loves the pressure. He wants to...
The entire Raw brand.
Oh, and Ciampa could be looking for that fairy tale.
Into the midsection. Here it comes.
Looking for the stop. Doesn't connect.
Elbow perched on the middle rope.
Rollins. Oh, got caught with a knee. Superman punch. Ciampa rocked. Rollins stopped. 1 man left for each team.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Just another broken dream, thanks to a Superman.
Games, but right now it's down to Roman Reigns.
Keith Lee right now. 2/3 of the most dominant trio in WWE history.
And remember, it was
from the NXT Universe firmly behind him. Oh, he's got the support.
Whoa! Keith Lee freakishly strong, freakishly athletic. Keith Lee just too great.
Watch this. And Keith Lee shouldn't move like Keith Lee.
And whoa! Rollins able to land on his feet. Oh, nice kick. Rally. Can Rollins rally for Raw? Here we go. Rollins look Lee. Whoa!
No!
I've seen Seth Rollins put many a superstar away.
Too powerful, too proud to stay down. I built it. I'll tear it down. I'll burn it down.
Shoulders!
Oh! Jackhammer!
Cover!
Has been eliminated.
Well, not only has Seth Rollins been eliminated, or will it be Roman Reigns and SmackDown?
On the verge of a moment.
Yeah, but the dog's yard. Just
Superman
another
punch,
name.
Missing wildly.
Boom.
Rollins connects Superman.
I think the ref had 3. Call this one. I don't think Keith Lee.
Team is gone. Team Raw's out.
Okay, so you can be unbiased with me. Give me a different angle. I think this one's over.
You know, from our point of view, we couldn't really see Corey. To your point, Roman Reigns looking to strike.
With a cover!
Yes! Waiting. Keith Lee, no wasted motion. Lee from NXT going to the top. Spear turns Lee inside out. Reigns into the cover. Shoots the head.
Here are your winners, teams.
Roman Reigns would be the guy to lead Team SmackDown and NXT, but this is still the big dog's yard.
Around it, I'd like to see another replay if we can.
Here are your winners, teams.
Roman Reigns would be the guy to lead Team SmackDown and NXT, but this is still the big dog's yard.
Around it, I'd like to see another replay if we can. I'm watching those shoulders. 2 and
is the undisputable
finish. Victory for Team Blue. It's now NXT at Survivor Series.
Well, Vic, I think you can call it a night, pal. You guys, before we catch NXT and eclipse them on the night. A much-earned show of respect.
Fought. Reigns knows what he was up against tonight as Team Blue. And no matter all the questions we had about SmackDown, you would band together. NXT did that. Still some questions.
See, Vic, I mean, the fact is, Team Blue won. SmackDown was the supreme.
There will be some conversations to be had on the Blueprint.
What a win for SmackDown.
Survivor Series. Chicago of attacks, of takeovers, of open doors. Never started. While I've been crisscrossing the world, you've been training. Well, now I know that any time away from the gym, whether it be a second, but there is no amount of training that can destroy me completely to take away everything that I have worked so hard. You've been going around complaining that you has pushed me over and over again. Attacked me from behind looking for you. I never came looking for my death, even after you left me, myself, and you. But everybody has a line.
And nothing makes the season brighter than gifts from. So this holiday season, deck the halls.
I got a little Christmas.
What fits you? Tonight only.
History waits for no 20. The grandest stage.
To WrestleMania!
What a
tonight. We've got championship about to take center stage.
It is. I'm so disappointed. I mean,
very personal rivalry. More than just about the WWE title. Match where everything is legal.
Entitled to do whatever. Brock Lesnar imposed his will.
Force. And Brock Lesnar quickly recovering, takes it,
WWE Champion! UFC Heavyweight Champion, Dominic Mysterio's godfather. Great! Then I grant Cain Velasquez a title match.
Lesnar's down, and there's Velasquez! Oh my goodness, Lesnar retains!
Brock conquered Cain.
And Rey Mysterio taking the fight to Lesnar.
Brock doing everything.
Brock, you try to take everything from me. Higher.
Wait a minute! There he is! Mysterio beat!
I'm not coming for an apology. I'm coming for the...
So let's make this even more interesting. Brock at Survivor Series. Miracle. Miracle. We all.
Wow. Well, here we go, King, and I mean,
man, that is a great question. You know, we talk, I think, in the eyes of the WWE Universe, a bigger underdog in a match. There's only one thing that can offset the string. Is going to have to summon up the passion and just think all the time.
It does not. We heard from Rey Mysterio earlier tonight. Said Brock has been the same. Mysterio. Point to the WWE Universe smile. WWE Survivor Series is brought to you. There's that crown jewel that we saw tap out for. And Mysterio embarrassed Brock Lesnar that night. Like
to the priest.
Talk about the metal chair. How about the lead pipe just. Heyman, the beast Brock Lesnar, makes his way to the ring. It favors Lesnar? No disqualifications.
Oh, if there's one thing that can even this match out, that, like you said, anything goes tonight in this match.
For the WWE Championship! San Diego, California, weighing in at 170 pounds. And his opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Heyman, introducing tonight, holds barred maestro of the match. 2.5 Rey Mysterios, the reigning champion of the world, Brock!
Again, no holds barred, no disqualifications. No doubt the sold out crowd here in Chicago that is packed.
WWE Heavyweight Champion!
Oh, man. The WWE Championship, and behind one-man king, Rey Mysterio.
Well, you're right about that. And as much as
well, you mentioned it, King.
That did not take long, did it?
That pipe, that beat down Lesnar several weeks ago on Raw.
And if Rey uses that pipe on the legs.
Lesnar. Oh, Lesnar takes down Mysterio.
Don't lose that pipe, Rey.
Mysterio up. And now, and a third time, another clothesline by Brock.
Here, you got to be realistic.
Well, Lesnar kicking that pipe out of the way, and you just felt Mysterio
right out here in front of us.
Disqualification. Well, they got mentioned earlier, King. This match favoring over the Spanish announcers.
Lesnar there. Don't do this!
Now it's overhead belly-to-belly toss.
And the referee can't stop this.
Was possibly going to retire. Continue. Mysterio's son. And now what we're witnessing here at Survivor Series. Oh, spine first goes Mysterio. Look at Lesnar, King just
Stalk to tie his boots. This is unbelievable.
Lesnar now hoisting up Mysterio.
No, wait a minute. A minute.
And Lesnar now goes down. Lesnar, realizing it.
Oh, and of course he did. And look at Paul Heyman.
Remember, it was Mysterio who got just Rio not going to quit, King.
Oh, well,
no
yeah.
quitting Rey Mysterio, but another suplex.
Like a massacre.
Certainly has turned into a massacre.
That's how confident, cocky this.
And you know,
Dominic, get out of there! What in the?
What's Dominic is begging Brock Lesnar.
Is he trying to throw in the towel for his spot? Please.
Come on. No, come on. Mysterio from behind went low.
Well, look at this!
Dominic Mysterio now, the Beast.
Look at this!
Repeated after, wait a minute. Hey, goal.
You know what it is? It's a miracle!
Double turn! Dominic!
Miracle!
He got it! Dominic, a new champion!
Yeah!
Oh, come on!
Dominic off of...
Heyman in absolute disbelief.
Barking orders to his son Dominic.
Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, look out!
Oh!
Oh, no.
Catching Mysterio. F5-7 retains.
Here's your winner,
The air went out of everybody. I mean,
Dominic.
They gave it absolutely everything. The miracle that we hoped for didn't quite happen.
Series in.
Here's where the miracle almost happened.
The miracle almost Lesnar. And then getting into the party, King, was Dominic.
Dominic, the son of Rey Mysterio.
And right
after there was a miracle, but then unbelievably.
They thought the miracle would happen. Tossing Dominic and then catching Rey Mysterio out of mid. And as we mentioned earlier, so close to a miracle.
This is the Broken Skull Sash Soda. I get inside the skull of the legendary Undertaker. Who do you go to for advice? Make sure to catch a premiere episode of the
Wait, where are we going?
Believe in the magic.
Oh my God!
Quick! Merry Christmas!
TLC, that means tables, ladders, and chairs. But coming will be tied. Unfortunately for Monday Night Raw, well, they're kind of out of the running right now.
It is a NXT. Up next, the women of these three brands.
First time ever. Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler, Bayley head-to-head.
The face of this whole damn business. Like, they haven't been paying attention to my career.
Hello, Beck.
One of the most dominant champions in NXT.
For series, I'm not going to take my eyes off of Bayley. The only thing, me.
Just connect me because I'm the only person in that match that has held the Raw and the ring lately. It's been personal because it's finally about me as an afterthought ever again.
Dominant woman this division has ever seen.
I said I am here to remind you just who the hell I am.
Introducing first, from San Jose, California, she is the...
Earlier tonight on the Survivor Series kickoff show, Bayley said that in chips, I'm always the underdog, I'm always overlooked, I'm sick of it.
Ask you, as a former women's champion in your own right, what does it mean not only to Bayley as women's champion?
Braves, all eyes are on you. Bayley knows better of ambition. It's a crown that you wear with...
First championship ever right here. The Allstate Arena in Chicago.
Allstate Arena.
Big event, being a former champion, she won her first championship ever right here.
Night, no different.
And she is flanked by her posse, so to speak. Career.
If you haven't heard, Shayna Baszler was a true pioneer in women flawlessly.
Next, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Baszler!
Back to the wrestling world, Shayna Baszler continues to strike fear into the
Team Women's Championship for 392-day longer reign. Very impressive in her second reign as NXT champion.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, more on Ronda in just a moment.
Shayna tonight after competing inside Women's War Games last night.
And from Dublin, Ireland, she is the Raw.
You mentioned Ronda Rousey before, and the reason I bring back at WrestleMania.
Becky Lynch certainly has the right completely to take away what I've worked for. The man is here.
Baszler and Ronda Rousey, two very, very different competitors. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair.
Benny Wilson, I'm sorry, Beth.
I was just going to say, you could argue
that 2019 is the year of the man. And a good note for Becky Lynch. Again, we mentioned earlier on that this is it is up to Bayley to win this matchup tonight. Shayna.
A tall task stands before all champions, all incredibly tough, talented competitors.
Talk about the pressure in this situation, just of her career in one day.
Yeah, and speaking of the match last night, takeover.
All three of these women beginning.
Becky had plenty to say about her friendship, her once friendship, and her relation. Now she's into Becky Lynch, and this match is underway.
Listen, I fully expect to see some sort of both Becky and Bayley view Shayna as a legitimate
right hand.
threat.
Yeah, they call Baszler the Queen of Spades, the submission magician.
Baszler proficient at that ground and pound style.
Robinson as Becky Lynch takes out both women as she comes.
Risks. Hope that something pays off. You can't play it safe, even though you want to sometimes.
Knockdown of Bayley by Becky. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg on the
WWE Universe. Feels like they are rallying behind Becky Lynch.
Ambition of a fighter. That's what keeps her going.
Bayley. And down goes Baszler as Becky takes her out. The man up to the top rope. Oh, and a right hand.
All three of these women, no strangers to making history in their own right.
Misjudged their own maneuver and paid for it.
Maybe not. Cover now.
Obviously, Lynch still feeling some effects of it, but I don't think that was the end.
She's remorseless.
It is served Baszler very, very.
In an awkward position. This is not good news for Becky Lynch.
Bayley trying to beg off, and
Bayley doing her best to capitalize on this momentary opportunity.
Bayley
is it enough to put her away, and a kick out by Baszler, near fall for this.
Able to reverse out of it.
Yeah, Baszler, nice takedown of Bayley in a way that Bayley's arm was bent back, and Baszler right to the elbow. By Shayna Baszler, who is dominating right now. Baszler before she can make it to Bayley, and now Becky turns her attention. Parts of NXT that put NXT's women's division up with a clothesline.
A lot of people refer to the four, especially after this weekend's War Games. The current NXT women's roster is just Rhea Ripley impressing yet again 2 nights in a row. Was
eliminated a couple of competitors as well.
NXT doing such a
driving shoulders into the midsection of Becky Lynch. Runs into an elbow right on the bridge of the nose.
A momentary hesitation to enjoy.
Isn't enough for Bayley to pick up the win. Cover on Lynch.
And Bayley has made it no secret recently. She feels overlooked and disrespected.
Title opportunities she's had.
I agree with you. I'm telling you how Bayley feels from the opposition of brands.
Absolutely. Well, she's going to have to try.
Again, double A takedown, and now Bayley mounts her and delivers the right hands of Becky. Becky here at the Allstate Arena in Chicago.
Keep an eye on Shayna Baszler.
Cover again by Bayley, and this time Becky kicks out this match.
To be honest with you, no, I expected both Lynch and Bayley to make submission abilities.
Oh, hung up on the second rope is Lynch. Bayley's triple threat rules. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will win.
These women pacing this matchup, so many high stakes.
Capable of.
There it is, the exploder. Becky Lynch turns her attention out of Shayna.
Want to make an error of any sort, but
absolutely not.
Plan cover on Bayley is enough for Becky, and a kick out at 2.
Dragging Bayley to the corner. Have to imagine Becky's going to be looking for.
Flies through the air, leg drop connecting. Is it enough to win this triple?
It's so difficult to get a pinfall. Triple threat rules are very difficult.
Bayley from behind, rolling up Becky. Kick out at 2. Look at the disarmer! And a Baszler. Kick right to Lynch. And Bayley now turns her attention to the win in the matchup here tonight, the kick out. And here tonight in the title for SmackDown, and Bayley kicks out.
The end was.
The grit and determination of Shayna Baszler.
Instinct alone, but that instinct still makes her a lethal.
Looking to overpower Bayley into the second rope. And Bayley has dominated much of this match.
Overlooked. What better way to solidify yourself at the top?
Bayley doing her best to cover up.
Well-placed punch.
Bayley with nowhere to go and a clubbing, blowing another one to the spine.
These dividends.
Suplex by Bayley.
Shayna with a smirk on her face.
Shayna Baszler's mantra.
Caught by Shayna. Up on her shoulders.
With Shayna Baszler, but the impact of almost a Samoan drop situation.
Shayna Baszler's mantra.
Caught by Shayna. Up on her shoulders.
With Shayna Baszler, but the impact of almost a Samoan drop situation. Certainly a rough landing for Becky, even in delivering an offensive maneuver.
Becky pulling herself back to her feet, staring now.
You don't want to stand and throw hands with the Queen of Spades.
Baszler forearm now trying to back up.
Competitors digging deep.
And Bayley as well, a cross body takes every
moment, keeping hope alive for the SmackDown brand. Able to sustain for any period of time.
Barely even keeled for.
Want to be there, trapped in the corner, allowing Shayna Baszler in those close quarters.
A precarious position. It requires so much balance to be in.
Baszler after the damage from War Games last night. Bayley turning her attention and trying to crawl back into this matchup and put
clutch.
And Becky Lynch back into the. Oh, wait a minute.
Stopped only by Becky Lynch's involvement. Baszler
winning a kick out by Baszler.
Huge enough to put her away.
Closing in on a win here tonight.
Center of the ring.
Becky nowhere to go. And then it's Baszler. Disarmer. Disarmer. Disarmer by.
Lynch looking for an armbar. Nice escape by Baszler. Trying to
over the top rope to the floor.
Nasty landing. Bayley crashing hip first. Moment. Prevent Shayna from finishing this matchup. Bayley came left leg.
Baszler drives Bayley face first into the knee from Baszler to the spine of Becky.
Right between the shoulder.
In everyone.
Baszler's very.
He's ridden into the steps, knee first. And this is what Bayley. And again, Lynch into the steps.
Like an assassin approaching this match. Look at that.
Lynch. Shayna has taken over this match.
Baszler has set the pace.
And you want more? I'll gladly give you more.
She's up on the shoulders, right over the announce table and at our feet.
And a satisfied smirk on the face of Baszler.
Over the clothesline. The aggression picked up in this match. Bayley with Baszler back into the ring.
Baszler's turning around.
Bayley, though, able to flip her over, shoulders down here, and a back suplex, and Baszler's taken out.
Bayley did a great job of
There's no place to go but to sleep.
Bayley top rope. And Baszler's got Bayley grounded in the clutch. Pepper, look at a tap for the middle of the ring.
Baszler looking to cinch it in, crossing.
Wins.
Here is your winner, Baszler.
What a night as she knocks off Bayley and Becky Lynch.
Survivor Series presented them. Shayna Baszler. And despite Bayley doing her best, the smack into the clutch, the Kira Buddha clutch of the undeniably tonight NXT reigns.
Spades, at least for tonight, can rename herself the Queen of Survivors in Chicago.
NXT will certainly have something to celebrate.
It has been an incredible night here tonight at the Allstate Arena and the celebration from on our announce table. Baszler is victorious here tonight.
Frustrated, maybe even a little embarrassed. Lost it yet.
Attacking Baszler, driving her. And Becky Lynch driving Baszler through the table.
Shayna Baszler may have won the match.
Not beat Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch reminded her of that man around here.
All-time high, driving the Queen of Spades, the NXT champion, through the
night that NXT will never forget. But Becky Lynch, final score, NXT 4, SmackDown 2, Raw 1.